La-di-loo-loo. Well, Dino claims to be here. That's something. How are audio existies, by the way? So for some reason, it didn't show Dino's message, but Neil's is just fine. OBS approves of Neil's. OBS has inherent racial bias. Or something. But yes, oh, hi, doggy. What is that, his random catchphrase of the week? I like a dozen red roses. So, yeah, how is everyone and everything? Can I be heard? Can the game not be heard? Because the game is supposed to not be hearable right now. So if it is, sad times will afoot. So yes, how are y'all doing? It's been about 80 years since I last did a strim stram snattery dang piddly ponky poo. And now here we are. And I be. And hello. Assuming that there is something here to be watched. And I do exist, by the way, I'm just tactfully out of frame. Also, because I'm partly dreading this stream, because it's gonna be difficult. Difficult, lemon difficult. It's not an IKEA lamp, I'm not Valentina Monetta. Beep boop, scroobity doop doop. Wow, just looking at my, various, like, scene setup things that I have on OBS, and it's just occurred to me that I've put, yeah. So this scene setup thing that you're seeing right here is not the... I've set it up in the wrong tab. Like, it works just fine, it's just I've set it up in the wrong tab. So, my plan of action here. First of all, put the game audio in. Can y'all hear that okay? It'll be a bit quiet at the moment because I'm on the pause screen. But, let me see, just close out of Telegram just in case. And jump into a Discord thing just in case people want to, like, flamp in with the sickness. Doobity-doo. And if everything looks and sounds like... I'm just gonna sort of blimp us around a bit. Like, let me know, is the game good, bad, is the eruption great, can I be heard, can the game be heard, is everything a fantastic snooge? Snooge, that's an unfortunate word. So for the purposes of, like, testing everything, like recording, well, audio, everything, I'm gonna go and locate that rare sticker, just as like a test of things, and y'all can tell me, am I too loud, am I too quiet? I thrive on your feedback. Okay. I very much need legs, essentially. And y'all can see for real how long the loading times are and how much of this I cut out when I was doing the Let's Play. So yeah, we've not reached the meat and potatoes of this stream yet. This is just me testing things out. Everything's a fantastic? Why should I believe that? But, yeah, if things are good... Okay, then. So, when the eruption is great, you can come home and eat pie and money, because it'll still be there. So, I feel like I spoke about this when I was Fant4Stick, yes. I was talking about this when I did the Let's Play proper, but there is, if you use the compass badge... Oh, yeah, I'm in completely the wrong place, huh? I thought it was going to be at the windmill, apparently it isn't. You know, because the stickers are just so cripplingly important. Maybe it was by the lava cake, I thought I got that one, maybe I got that one in my personal save file. Oh, I just remembered that I put the compass badge on instead of the magnet badge, so that's why everything's houses. So, game just generally telling me over there, fine, we'll have to go to the lava cake then. Which is fine, because I prefer the lava cake compared to the windmill, but, you know, whatever. Alpine Skyline tier list. The Twilight Bell, the lava cake, the windmill, and then the birdhouse. Because we do have a Death Wish mission coming up that takes place in the birdhouse, and I am not looking forward to doing it, because it doesn't look like fun. Really? I could have sworn I needed to be the... You know what? It was in the birdhouse, wasn't it? Well, the point is, we've established that everything's fine, so I'll come back for that at a later space and/or time. So, having summarily wasted y'all's time, Like, is everyone aware that the stream is happening, by the way? Is it watchable? Because, given the size of the game window, I can't actually see how the stream output looks. So I will just have to suffer accordingly. In the meantime, though, stick that back on, why not? And if I'm going to start with the mission I think I'm going to start with... Yes, this is the origin of the smug dance. And also, Hat Kid makes a cameo appearance in Henry Stickmin, which pleases me so many. Like, she sort of rolls with the Top Hat clan, but even her character bio is like, oh, she just turned up one day. I'm gonna start with this, and it does suck. Because I did this mission on my personal file as a practice thing, and it was awful. This game has no chill. And so I've put together all of my Lozzie hi, all of my various fasty speed times, and you really think so, General? I mean, I'm not disagreeing. See, this mission gives you no time, and I feel like I feel like, you know, I've made next to no mistakes so far, and yet I'm gonna sort of go out on a limb and predict that this won't be the run. Like, I will have already balked this beyond salvation. So, okay, so we got into the well in approximately 30 seconds, but you see, the time had barely even paused in the... Okay, we need to go this way. Stress. Getting caught on a pipe. Going back to the pipe. Okay. No, everything's gone to hell. ¿Cómo estás? Oh no, I don't speak Ukrainian. Okay. This mission is definitely balked, but not for the reasons previously established. Estoy stresiendo. Clearly that's grammatically correctular Spanish. No, don't do that. Naughty Spiedchen. You know, because this is Germany now. It's like this is America, but this is Germany. But it's not Germany, it's like... Really? Can I please? Game, please. That should not have had that many houses. And for those who know the game, I believe the time stop hat will not help you here. Like, be not fooled. We are most of the way there, and I have 20 seconds. Like, look, the time doesn't stop in the cutscene. I have 10 seconds once this loading screen ends to grab the timepiece. I'm quivering. This took me so many attempts on my personal run. I am flibbity jibbity-bub, flumpty jump to pump, pumping and jumping. Mrs. Pump. You see that the thing's still going even in the cutscene. There's nothing I can do about that. There we go. Okay. I did that first try. I am Shooketh, and hello, by the way.
Hi!
That took me so many tries on my personal file, and I just came out and banged it out in one. I am Shooketh in several dimensions. So how are you?
Wow. I'm... okay. I just got back from swimming, and... yeah. I'm good.
There's a mission for doing it in under 1:25. How the fluff are you supposed to do that? Carry on, yes.
But yes, swimming, and yes. And no, that doesn't mean that swimming pools are open in this country, it's just my family knows someone that has a private pool that rents it out for like an hour's session at a time, so we do that on a Friday, so yeah.
Good. Now...
And how is Tess?
Does that answer your question?
Our survey says
Survey says, "Bop." And I'm just thinking to myself, what badges should I equip for the next mission? Because I'm gonna go with Trusty Time Stop McGee. You know, TTM. TTSMG. It's time to take a trip back to Wario Land 4 once again. It just starts you straight inside the house. It's not really a house, it's more like time, space, and despair. So-and-so amount of time until self-destruct. Oh no. More like oh worm.
Despair. Does this take place in the friggin' Danganronpa universe?
Maybe it does. You don't house. Do you house?
No.
Goo you
No,
Ganache? Because I Ganache goo. Do you remember those adverts? Or was it just me? I'm sorry, I'm gonna be talking a lot of shit because these levels are hard.
That's okay.
Okay.
So will I. You know half the crazy shenanigans that go on in my brain.
I mean, say.
What, you think about Gino D'Acampo on The Masked Singer singing Sex on the Beach too?
Well, I mean, I said Cake by the Ocean, but yeah. Come to Gino. Anything for you, Beyonce!
Tess just carrying me on a plate towards Gino.
Yeah, well, Gino is like... man... This just in, Gino D'Acampo may be a man.
I'll say.
You see, you're allowed to have at least some degree of thirst because you're not Alex. I swear, it is in fact...
What's that meant to mean?
It's a total coincidence that the thirstiest people I know are furries. Like... their furnace has nothing to do with it, it's just a fun coincidence. Though that said, the fun thing with Cassidy at the moment, you know, the other world's horniest furry, which is impressive bearing in mind, like, she's a self-confessed asexual, and yet she's so damn horny all the time. I fell! This isn't going well because I'm talking bollocks, and several amounts thereof. Oh, that leech jumper, there is... No, this isn't gonna happen! Like, I boobed my bollockses so many times. Yeah, no, this is death. I'm going to die.
Time to embrace the sweet release of death, I guess.
Yeah! Let's give that another go. Or in the words of Crazy Taxi, no time to take a bath. And this time I shall be a bit less bollocktacular. You know, Britain's second favourite flavour of Pringles, bollocktacular.
What's Britain's first favourite flavour of Pringle?
Deep fried toga.
Okay, I have many the confusion.
As well you might. So shout out to the utter bullshit that is how these collapsing rifts work, because it's like, hey, you could use the you could use the time stop hat, but you can't use the like you could equip the Mad Hatter badge, but it won't help you. That makes more sense if you're intricately familiar with the game, which. Your house has a leg, so nuptial muffins.
Tess, to our blessing lists.
No. It's a miracle. Sweet cupping cakes, come on for Hookwagad's. If I bollocks this slightly less this time, but pictured not here, me bollocksing slightly less.
40 seconds until self-destruct.
Pictured here, Tess leaving the crack house.
Ah, the crack house.
Reminisces quietly.
No, I fell a second time. Why am I bad? It's because it's the Let's Play curse. Because, like, so I had an easy level that was hard when I did it the first time. And now we've got a hard level that's easy. Wait, you know. There was a level I did easily this time that used to be hard when I did it for myself. And now we've got okay. There was a level that was hard that I did first time here, and then a level that was easy that I did second time here. Does that make any modicum of sense? I'm stressed.
Hello?
Yes, hello.
Sorry, my phone is doing the weirdness where it's telling me that I'm disconnected from the call, but I'm not entirely sure how correct that is.
I mean, not very, bear in mind I can still hear you.
That means I could have said anything and you
Boobies on a boat. Morty.
Why are you like this?
Because I'm full of stress. But luckily we have chill times now. Because we're back in the Subcon Forest, but this time we're connecting fish coins.
You need to find the fire spirit.
Oh, I thought you was going to say we have chill times now because we're in Canada, and I'm just like, I haven't moved.
Yarn up there?
Don't think
Anyhow.
so, anyway. I don't think I have anyway. Yep, I am still in the Brit town thing.
On one hand, boo, but on the other hand, yay, you didn't irresponsibly relocate in times of meta crisis question house. Where am I
Yeah.
even going? I know I've located all of the snatch coins here before. I know there's one on the roof of Queen Vanessa's mansion. Which sounds like a weird thing I would say, but in this instance I mean it 100% sincerely.
Wait, you said boo that I'm still in the UK? You don't want me here anymore?
No, I'm saying Britain sucks.
What exactly?
People.
And, Eurovision, and,
Well, I mean, I had a dream the other night that we had the official results of 2020 and Britain came 12th. Well, the UK came 12th.
yay!
And France somehow came like 3rd. Despite all of
How?
the unlove for Tom Gleb.
Everybody hated that song, though!
I know, but somehow he came 3rd anyway, and it was official.
Probably because of the juries. Who officially won, though?
I don't remember, is the tragic thing.
That's helpful.
I know. Clearly it was Metana, which I still haven't heard, by the way. Like, at this point, it's almost a
Nah.
personal achievement that I've gone my entire life without ever hearing that song. Which reminds me of something that I said to my mother while we were in town earlier today. Because, like...
Okay.
What?
I just said okay.
Ah. So, there were these people who were behind us, and they were walking, like, really quickly, and they were just kind of in our way, but quickly, and my mother was like, hey, where's the fire? And then I said, oh yes, donde está el fuego? There isn't really a punchline here, I just repeated what she said, but in Spanish.
Sounds like something I'd do.
Went to all that trouble and it wasn't even here. See, I used to know where these things were. Oh yeah, there's one at the top of the broken Thingus. You know, Thingus.
Fingers.
Thingus, Thingus.
Fingers. I don't know anymore.
Kanye West.
I mean, it's been, like, I don't even know if it's been over a week now, and I still don't have the answer to the questions that I have in my dream. That I had in my dream that one time.
And which doctor? Ooh ee ooh ah ah ting tang walla walla bing bang. Can I stand on that glass?
You were surprised to discover that that was a cover, though.
I was. I
Yeah.
did it. I got the fingers. Fingers.
Yeah. But yes, that dream, you know, where me and Heather were taking a lovely little walk across the recreation grounds that kind of looks like a cross between the one where you live and the one near where I used to live, and then Philly G and Gino DeCampo suddenly appeared in a Ferrari, and then suddenly we were in a Chinese restaurant hotel thing, and then I was asked to work a shift, and then next thing I remember happening was me and Gino watching game shows on the bed, and then Philly G and Heather were in the closet. I have many questions. One, what the fuck were they doing in that closet?
Looking for cake? They didn't find any because they were
yes,
looking in the
because-
wrong house, but, you know.
Yes, because cake is traditionally stored in closets.
Cake is stored
hotel
in the
closet.
me.
Yes. Everyone sang and danced and ate, except for Tess. Tess just ate.
I keep thrusting my camera into a wall made of ice. So,
That's good.
so the party was going great. I swear to giblets, I know where this oh, it's all the way up there. Well, now we have a direction. D apostrophe erection. We have Boeuf de l'heure.
We have the hourly beef.
You know, where someone comes to the table and brings you a risole and then starts spilling tea. And I only know what a risole is because of Tomodachi Life. I got into a fight with a pineapple shirt.
Have you played that recently?
No. It's been a while. But
Been
when
a while.
when last I checked, you were still married to Azrael from Undertale.
I was married to Tristan.
No. Joff was married to Tristan.
Who's Azrael? Oh. Who's Azrael?
The goat. Not the daddy goat, the Twinkie goat.
What was I going to say? Is that the one you refer to as Cal Zelda? So I married myself.
Well, Cow Zelda is the mother of Twinkie Goat. This is the most cursed description of Undertale ever. So when a cow Zelda and a daddy love each other very much, they make a Twinkie Goat. And I mean twink in the ooh sense rather than the food sense. In case that was in any way ambiguous.
You know, birds with feathers on as opposed to birds with skirts on. That was a saying I heard once.
You know, bird leaves.
Bird leaves.
And also in Tomodachi Life, I'm still married to Mukuro Ikusaba, the hidden 16th student.
Yay. I need to restart my Tomodachi Life, because, like, yeah. There's a lot of history on that one.
The tree went weird. What's anything anymore?
I don't know.
Earthquakes? Who's quaking?
Fanny Craddock. Yeah, that's right. I rewatched some of your Yoshi videos and I remember Family Fortunes.
Yay.
I mean, it was only on last week, but you are in for a time, my friend.
Yay. Because, like, I'm about 6 days behind compared to the ones that Losbert has seen, because, like, we watched them on Saturday night, but they're broadcast on Sunday night, I think. How make get then? Oh, like that, I suppose.
Yeah, Yeah, they're broadcast on Sunday, and Tess watches them on the Saturday before the newest episode, so...
So yeah, I'm basically a week behind. And how get? I know I've been up there before.
Go to IKEA and worship some furniture, believe in yourself?
Boo.
I know it's terrible. What is that? What is that Eurovision 250 thing that goes on? Because I remember seeing that and then somebody posting, "Can't wait for Loreen to win for the 8th year in a row."
It's a farce is what it is. A complete and utter waste of time. Tess spitting a fiery hot take here, but yeah, it's just fans of the same old songs masturbating over the same old songs. Why aren't these trees real? Over and over again. And so
they're masturbating over songs and why aren't trees real?
but yeah, it's always like the top three is basically always third place, Fuego, second place, Waterpoo, first place, Sweden. And by that I mean Euphoria. And it's the same every fucking year. Like,
considering Fuego came out 2 years ago, that's kind of impressive.
yeah, it's because they don't ask fans of the contest, they ask fans of the contest. You know, that they it's a waste of everyone's time, because, like, people with diverse opinions are basically discouraged from voting because it's just so not representative of, like, the wills of the masses, because the masses are discouraged from voting. You see, it's like a cyclical thing.
Yeah, I get where you're coming from. Same with the OGAE Second Chance contest, even though that's like, I think that's a closed thing, like, sort of between the OGA...
Yeah, you need to be an OGA member to vote in that. And, like, that's a fucking joke of a thing as well.
Didn't Sweden, like, win for, like, the 18th time now? 19th, 18th?
I want to say 17th, but, like, bearing in mind, this, as of the time of streaming, the second most successful country in the OJE Second Chance contest is Italy, and they've won 5 times. Which would sound ridiculous. I'm just going to wait to die. But Sweden has won it 17 times, and I refuse to acknowledge that that could be perceived as anything even remotely fair and unbiased. So once again, it's a farce that's not worth the time.
But these are the same people that are moaning that Poland's gonna win Junior Eurovision again. Like, what the fuck?
Exactly.
Like, they're basically, like, it's basically like, oh, the online vote is basically killing Junior Eurovision because Poland and Spain are basically going to win every other year or whatever. But, like, that's not fair on everybody else, and, like, I don't really know how they can improve the online vote so that you can't vote for your own country, but because of programs and services like NordVPN and stuff where you can basically change your IP address.
This stream brought to you by NordVPN.
No, we are not sponsored. I wish Tess was sponsored. I wish Tess got the recognition he deserves.
Give me all your money.
Okay.
I mean, technically, there is a donation option on the stream, but, like, I mean, I would be floored if anyone actually sincerely used it, because, like, y'all.
I know, but, like, yeah, but yeah, like, Junior Eurovision, the voting system's fine.
It'll do.
Can do.
It could do it too with Can Do.
Yeah, that's one I remember.
This is entirely too much information, but I was a Can Do child.
Good to know. This is knowledge that is useful to have in my life.
Is it?
I don't know.
Bill's here. Hopefully not murdering anyone.
Hooray!
See, that's going to sound really worrying, but I'm literally just referring to Among Us.
Yeah, I know. I have played Among Us with you, and I am a terrible imposter. I have realized this. On the plus side, I created suspense that one time I was imposter for the first time, because I just did not know what to do or where to go, and you guys just won. I'm just like, yay, I didn't know what I was doing!
Well, the game just put me inside a twig.
The game just put you inside a Twix.
That too.
We asked 100 people.
We gave 100 people 100 seconds to tell us if you had to be put inside a chocolate bar.
You just combined, like, family fortunes with Pointless with a really bad Italian accent. Should I be concerned?
Constantly. I'm climbing a mushroom.
We asked 100 people. Name something you don't want to be caught in when it breaks down.
A marriage.
My first thought when I first watched that episode was, a partner! I'm just like, no!
I mean, you wouldn't want to be pipping the diddly-doo when someone has an emotional, you know?
That's not what I meant by that at all, but yeah,
oh, you think you got...
that's true, I guess.
Lozzie, were you thinking about sex robots?
No, I was just thinking of doing it so rough that the person just spontaneously died.
Oh.
Because that's a thing that can happen in The Sims. And I'm assuming real life, I don't know. I don't know from experience, but yeah, in The Sims 4, I believe, you can actually have death by woohoo. Like, they finish woohooing and then clop. Now they're dead.
Jurgen Klopp?
My brain was just like, I don't know who he is, but unfortunately I do. He's a football manager.
Oh, I thought he was like an EU person, man, house. Bulgaria Davies. Bulgaria Davies and Personality Jones.
He is German, so I can see where you're getting with that. But he's a football manager. I think he's a football manager for Liverpool?
Ah, yes. That makes sense. I don't know anything about football, nor do I care. but now, like, my language brain is...
much about football.
My language brain is being like... turn him into a button. Call him Jurgen Knopf. Wait, is Knopf German for button? It's been about 80 years, I don't remember.
I don't know either, I'm not doing German. I'm not the German expert.
I'm debatably the Spanish expert. Pictured here, Tess, Spanish.
Well, I mean, my like language areas of expertise seem to be French and Spanish. Like, just generally speaking. Like, I'm getting there with the Spanish, thanks to Tess, the self-proclaimed Spanish expert.
Lord Spanish, inventor of Spain. That reminds me, apparently, sometime in the 1400s, Spain and Sweden got into an argument over which country was the more Gothic. And Sweden was like, hey, we literally invented the Goths. The Goths came from us. And Spain was like, yeah, but only the lazy Goths stayed in Scandinavia. The brave ones conquered Spain, and that's where we are today. Bear in mind, this was, as I said, this was a dispute that occurred in the 1400s.
I didn't even realize Goths were a thing in the 1400s.
What just happened?
I have no idea.
Well, I slightly exploded. Anyway, let's climb a house.
Yay!
Rhymes! I have not done the Greg voice in a while, and it shows.
Rhymes!
Rhymes!
When I do it, I sound like a grandma.
Oh.
Rhymes!
Sort of like there's one voice that I do, and it kind of turns into, see, I keep saying Mrs. Goggins from Postman Pat, but I don't remember if that is her.
I can't remember either. It's been a while since I've watched The Postman Pat.
Oh, you wouldn't get lemonade back in my day! That kind of thing.
Back in the 1400s, Spain and Sweden had a fight about Goths.
As one does. Haha! I found it. And now I can zoop out of the house. Oh yeah, so I was assisting Mama Hex with shopping earlier today, which is the legal reason why I was out of the house. Which, like, to clarify, I'm not a criminal, it's just we live in the age of a certain unspeakable disease that's going around. So I was helping Mama Hex do some shopping, and we were looking at the shopping list, and there was just something on the list that, like, we didn't know what it said, because, like, what is that, SNP? Are we going to buy Scotland? And we never did find out what it was. Maybe it was soup, I don't know. It probably wasn't soup. Now, which mission is this one? I feel like this is a bad one. All of these suck. That one also sucks. I don't even want to try that one, so I guess we're splooting across the thnemb.
Yep.
This jam, though.
Like, jam as in music, or jam as in, like, jam?
Yes.
That's helpful.
I'm harassing penguins.
I'm a penguin.
It's true, she is.
Nope. I was going to say a thing, but spoilers for a thing that I'm doing.
Fair enough. Why do I keep falling into things and not on top of things? Why aren't I falling upwards?
Is it because I'm distracting you? Should I go?
No, please do stay. I require.
Okay.
But
Come
yeah,
to Lozzie.
oh. But this is a bop. We're grooving.
What a beautiful wedding, said the bridesmaid to the waiter. But what a shame that the groom's bride is a watermelon. No!
What a shame the poor groom's bride is a sweet potato. I chimed him with a haven't you people ever heard of? Sussing the goddamn seas. Oh, that could have been such Leet Strats, and I'm inside the wall. Why am I?
Bring on the wall! Who remembers that?
they
Hole in the wall.
I remember that. They should bring it back. What
I
just?
don't know who to present. Danny Dyer? I don't know.
Gina da Campo. Just host everything.
We can't just have Gino DeCampo host everything.
Yes, we can.
I mean, I wouldn't.
Well, this looks like Helena Handbasket, my favourite celebrity. Oh, so it's not instant guaranteed
Because,
baby
I mean,
death, which is good.
Because yes, I did say to Tess that if, like, when he had San Marino in the last Hexvision, I headcanoned that Gino DeCampo would host Hexvision from San Marino.
I'd be okay with it.
Same! That's why I suggested it! But then San Marino didn't end up winning, and I'm sad.
It's everyone's fault but mine.
I voted for you!
Well, you should have voted harder.
What? I should have given my 15 points to you.
And my 12, and my... You should have given me my 12. That's how it should have worked.
Yes, clearly. I can't even remember who I actually ended up giving my 15 to. I think it was Sweden anyway. Was it Sweden? I can't remember if it was. I know Philly G gave his...
I believe Sweden ended up winning, so that wouldn't surprise me.
I know he... there. I know Sweden.
Ah!
Yeah, but to be fair, it was deserved. To be fair. Sweden taking 15 editions to win 1 edition of Hexvision.
Or basically any contest hosted by me at all, because they never even won YSC.
I know! And you technically don't host Hexvision.
Well, that's also true.
Because technically Janro hosts it, but I do the video.
There's a Pingus right there! Oh,
Are you okay?
no! No. But they did save me from dying.
Yay!
You can't see me, you're up there and I'm down here. And he's the sheriff. No!
Edie doodle. I was thinking of Christmas presents earlier, and I was struggling for an idea of what to get you.
I had an idea for a Christmas present earlier, but then it turned out to not be real.
Let me guess, you were thinking of getting me a life-size cutout of Gino D'Acampo. Wouldn't put it past you.
No, I saw a Harry Potter flavoured magic wand in a charity shop, and it turned out to be fake.
Ah.
It's like it would have... Ah! Why are there missiles? Who needs a heart when a heart can be
When
broken?
a heart can be broken, right in the mess that you made. Who needs a dream when a dream can be stolen? I'm gonna dream wide awake. I can't sing.
It's a good song.
And I just ruined it with my horrible, horrible singing.
I disagree.
Thank you.
Go away, thank you. Oh, not you, I'm talking to the owls, by the way. Because everyone be looking in directions. I'm just out here finna not be seen.
But yes, you were saying about this Harry Potter wand that you found in a charity shop that turned out to be fake news.
Yes. No. Yeah.
I mean, you did, like...
Yeah, so basically it was the magic Dumbledore wand from the Deathly Hallows, but then it turned out to not be real.
The Elder Wand?
I think so. You know the ones with all the knobbly grusty bits?
Yeah, that's the Elder one.
Yeah. The road to Elder Wando.
Yep.
Hey, guess what? I did it.
Yay!
Didn't beat any of the bonus missions, but I did get the time poos. I have to call it a time poos because it's clearly not a timepiece.
Don't you mean a bus? Remember the bus?
Oh,
Boss.
yes. Bouse.
Is it your accent? No, it's your accent. What?
You can't just say that to Gino D'Acampo.
I remember watching it with Billy G and one of his friends, and one of his friends said he sounds a little bit camp, and I'm just sort of like, okay, why don't you try speaking English with an Italian accent?
It's time for the great big hootenanny.
Yee!
Yeehaw.
Does that mean we see owls in cowboy hats?
we see owls dressed as Party Peep.
Yay!
One Party Peep.
As opposed to regular peeps. They're funfetti peeps!
Look at these
We don't-
children! There's so many!
Hello, darling.
We
Welcome
don't
to
have
the
peeps in this
largest
country.
video
We do
ever
not.
seen. We're about to start recording The Big Parade, the movie that'll take the breath away from audiences worldwide. For this movie, we'll need to use our special prop. But wait, darling, your current outfit really isn't fit for the parade.
Oh.
Now, what should I wear? I'm feeling bonkant. I think the bonkant will help me.
Yeah.
And now we get to wear this, and everything's gonna go to hell.
You look great, darling.
Yay.
Out for goodies. The parade lasts a while.
So I remember sucking at this
Good luck, darling.
when I did the vanilla version of this mission, like 2 years ago. But all I need to do is not touch. I was going to say myself. That's good advice. Masturbate? Why would I touch myself when the Lord touches me every day? Can I get that amen? Oh, Angie, you are a space goose. Hey, Mr. Goose, what you doing with that noose? Oh! That was well timed.
That got dark.
Yep.
And yes, I did see Asdef movie 13.
It's funny.
Can you turn on the pyrotechnics?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm all... Darling, can you go and press a button? I'm already here. I just realized that the noise the button make when you press it be sounding like when you find the dead body in the train. You know?
The dead body in the train.
Yeah, you...
What?
Jibbity chiboo.
Good luck, we'll rub off when I shake hands with you. You weren't turning into a musical number? Okay.
I mean, I was hoping to, I just don't know that many musical numbers. But yeah, the noise the buttons make when you step on them is also the sound effect for when it's like, hi, there's a dead body on the train. Ah! You ever get punched in the face by an owl so hard that you go flying across town? On the moon? Because that's what just
everything
happened.
okay in the Hex household? Because now I'm just imagining Mama Hex just getting into a heated debate with you and then suddenly, poof, you're on the moon!
You ever just? Oh, Hoon! It's turned into a deadly game of Snake. But I mean, I'm doing pretty well, comparatively. I still don't know if the pyrotechnics hurt to stand on. I've never known, and I continue to not know to this very day.
This movie needs more action, darling.
Where am I? Am I going to die because of cutscene? Am I going to suffer? Am I going to have a house? Am I going to invent a house? Where am I going? Bad houses.
Get ready.
Okay, so that went well. Once again, no time to take a bath. I'm sure it would help if I, like, memorized this map, but ain't nobody got time for that. There is a core agent inside one of those houses, and by house I in fact mean flats. Why are they called flats anyway? They're three-dimensional.
I wonder that as well.
Then again, why are they called apartments when they're all stacked up together? So, fuck you, America, you don't get a house either.
It's time to turn, darling.
The only one that's allowed a house is Canada. I don't know.
Blame don't. Blame
No.
cannabis.
That too.
I'm glad I have you for company here, though, at the moment, commentary-wise, because this, like, the whole reason why I delegated these extra missions to streams rather than, like, doing them in the Let's Play format is because there's going to be so much death. And that might be difficult to exist without a second compatriot. So, hi. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being a friend.
Aw, you consider me a friend?
I consider you a golden girl, apparently.
Do you? Since when?
Since 1587. A fine
So
year,
before either of us... So before either of us were even born.
as far as you know.
You were born in the same year as my sister, I know this for a definite.
Whoa, way to dox your sister. Sarcasm.
What? You're like older than her by like 2 months and a week.
And I'm a similar age to a friend of mine who is of an age similar to my own. But yes, I have a
Is this
new...
a way of saying...
I have a new furry friend introduced to me by Tristan. I was supposed to land on that wire game. You're schloodling my thank house. Okay, that does count as pain. I didn't know that. But yes, I have a new fellow furry friend.
Hey.
And he's... I think his birth is like approximately November, maybe. So he's just barely older than Alex.
Wow.
And younger
But
than me.
Then aren't we all older than Alex?
If not in body, then definitely in spirit. Sources cited, Joff ending.
I keep forgetting when her birthday is, because I know Heather's is in November and Alex's is in December. But I don't know when Joff's is.
It's around the same time, I think.
Time to darling.
It's time to darling. Oh, I'm already here? Am I already here? Oh, no, there's over here. Here's there, there's here. Everything's in a direction. Everyone is a telephone operator.
Anything's a dildo if you're brave enough.
Put your shirt back on.
No! Why? The
Vintage.
sun is a deadly laser.
Not anymore, there's a blanket. Vintage Tess references, and also Bill Fjords, Hoin, Owl Punches.
What the heck? Stop hurting Tess! I mean, I know you'd never, but... Like,
Apart from the one time she did when I was a baby.
What? What? Oops.
Yeah, basically,
Is this
as a baby, I think I like bit her accidentally a little bit somehow this one time, and then she smacked me, and she was like, "Yeah, have you learned your lesson?" And I'm like, "Maybe." But I was a baby, so I can't really comment. Well, that went to hell quickly.
I'm thinking of a different thing, but then that was probably a you thing. Wasn't there something like you walked into some French sliding doors and now you have a chipped tooth or something or other?
Sort of. Like, as Anne Bab, I did once walk out of some French doors and land on my face, and I suspect that has something to do with why I have a dent in one of my front teeth. But I can't prove it because the dent is in one of my adult teeth, and this happened when I was a baby. So... the world will never eat my chest hair. And I have plenty of it to
I
go
should
around. I'm
hope
keeping it
not.
all to myself.
Clearly that's one of the Bush Tucker trials on I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here that's taking place in Wales.
Where you have to tuck into my chest bush, because clearly I am Austin Powers, the movie, the book, the video game, the film, the DJ, the vagina monologues,
This
Hebden
movie-
Bridge, Sherbet and Elmet, Keithley, Madame Della Haggis. Oh no, die!
Okay.
I refuse to pee.
In the bowl pool.
You weed in a ball pool.
Haven't we all at some point in our lives?
I mean, this started as a bit, but no. I'm not gonna kink shame you or anything, but I mean, there's a limit.
No, I haven't either.
Then
At
why?
least not to my knowledge.
Why would you bring it up like that?
I don't know. I'm just trying to make conversation. Is for empty, like my soul.
It's time to doll it.
Oh, worm.
What is wrong with me? A lot of things.
My thing has a lot of me. I'm wrong with myself, is basically what I'm getting at.
Yeah. But you have tablets to help you through it. As do I.
Yes. And it wasn't until you pointed out that it's a possibility that I realized that maybe it's my tablets that's making me have issues. Well, like sleepy, wakey issues. Like, it's... The thing is, so I have trouble falling asleep and I have trouble getting up. And it didn't occur to me until Lozzie mentioned that it sort of happens to her as well. That might be a thing that's happening to me. But the thing is, I know that if I don't take my medication, the symptoms that I get instead are worse. So, you know, I know when to hold and when to fold in that regard. Please. Oh, cool. I wanted to say okay good, it just came out as oh cool.
Yeah, but I've only really started noticing, like, my sleeping issues since the doctors increased my medication. So I'm now taking 3 tablets instead of 2, and I've noticed that I'm struggling to sleep and struggling to wake up. Which sucks.
This movie.
Now, how was that fair?
Get ready.
They punched me in the face before I could do anything. Twice! These bitches be punching! But yes, this is, as previously stated, this is why I relegated these missions to live streams. Because it's difficult, lemon difficult.
And then there's me being here, being my
Best life.
interesting self. Well, I mean, you've gotta say,
It's
my taste in men, I mean, come on.
You see, I don't have taste in anything. Men,
What, you're struggling
women,
to taste
nah.
things?
don't-
Oh no.
I don't need friends. They disappoint me. Nah. I be playing.
I get where you're coming from, though.
Let the records show you're not allowed to stand anywhere, or the owls will punch you.
Well, it's a good thing I'm laying down.
Yeah, you see? Beat the system. And why are the penguins
Yeah,
allowed
kill
to...
the moon!
Yeah, kill the moon! Greg, the angry egg! I said no butter! The butter ban.
The Butter Band.
Katrina and the Flavors.
Yes, you know, sour cream and onion, Texas barbecue. Bringing it back to Pringles again.
Newt, Newt.
Noot, noot.
I maintain
Yes.
the theme tune of Impossible sounds like it's building up to Pingu going Newt, Newt.
And I didn't know that Pingu was Swiss until you pointed it out to me.
How easily forget. Why are the sparklies constant?
I don't...
Continue.
I have no words for what just went on there.
I mean, has anyone ever really far even decided to go to use Do Want Look More Like? One day I will quote that perfectly. This may not be that day.
Have you ever had a dreams?
That you wanted him to do you so much you could do anything. And I prefer having.
It's time to turn it up, Doctor. Can you turn...
I mean, I prefer having knees as well, but. I mean, what I will say in this game's credit corner, crunch, crisis, Christianity, is the controls. Even like I'm playing with a keyboard and mouse at the moment. I don't even know if that's obvious, and like. Even with those controls, like you might even say despite those controls, I don't feel like that's what's holding me back. Like this does feel, in this particular case, like a test of skill. I mean, there are some cheap moments, I will grant it that. Penguins don't go cheap, they go You know, there's a whole colony of penguins that live approximately off the Falkland Islands, and no humans live there because it's a minefield, but the penguins are so tiny and fluffy and light that they don't set the mines off, so they can live there in peace.
Yee.
I don't know what flavour of penguin they are, though. I just know that they exist.
I don't know either.
That's fine. You don't have to know everything, and that's okay.
That's okay. We can't all be Tess, the walking encyclopedia.
Encyclopediatrician? Wait, is that...
Dude.
Is that foot doctor or child doctor?
Don't know. I don't know. I'm gonna Google it.
Okay. Remember to spell it with an extra A, because we're British.
So it was electropediatrician.
You know what? I'm gonna go with that instead. That's even better. It's like electro swing, but it's electropediatrician.
Ow. So it was pediatrician.
Yeah. Patricia!
This movie...
Pedi...
I might be confusing pediatrics with podiatry and or chiropody. Is it chiropody? Not to be confused with chiropraxia, which definitely isn't the right
Child
word.
doctor.
Okay. Well, there you go. Now we have our answer. I can ascend to the afterlife. Pediatricia! Why do the
Not-
microphones...
I don't know.
All right.
Okay, now we just need to survive, make our time.
It's my time, my moment.
There's nothing I'm afraid of. I'll show you in the cake house.
I'll show you my potatoes.
Even better. Everything's exploding. Everything's exploding when you're part of a team.
Because I feel like I'm always exploding.
I feel like a piece of chicken. Camera! Fuck this shit, I'm out. It was intense, Dino. Thank you for your support.
I am confused as to what to say because Tess is making sex noises, and if I make any other sort of noise, that would imply things, and I don't want to imply things because I'm married.
They let me keep the hat? I'm not supposed to still have this hat. But sure, they let me keep the hat.
Okay.
But ho jiggity damn bomb. I am Confucian. Why is this one Kansas, but this one is not Arkansas? Snatcher, explain. Oh, let's go and play baseball.
Take me out to the ball game.
Flush
Take
it when
me
you
out
are finished up. I know that I just said that, but it's... I was so paranoid about being chased by birds there.
I worry about you sometimes.
That makes one of us. I don't worry about me because I already know I'm doomed. I'm still wearing the forbidden hat. Take me down to the basement. Fill the buckets with cheese.
Okay, Kamek, we get it.
Your shittiness!
You're shitty.
So I know where that one is, and I'm fairly sure I know where the... Because I know there's that statue coin there. I'm fairly sure there's one in the choo-choo place. You know the one? The train, Tess. It's called a train.
The train station?
Shout out to that time that Courtney from Sposh temporarily forgot what Roost were called, and so referred to them as Cock-a-doodle-doo boys. You know?
Did you know?
No,
Did you also
I
know?
don't.
Unfortunately. But if you had a pet, what do you think the name of your pet's childhood pet would be?
Good talk.
Hmm.
Things that make you go, hmm. I'm gonna go for a moment. I'll be right back.
I can't put Patricia. Put Patricia and just imagine that there's a Karen over that S. That was ominous. And I'm still dressed as a forbidden fruit. And by fruit I mean I'm not supposed to have access to this hat, and yet I'm wearing it. See, I could swear that it was like somewhere in this room, but the everything seems to indicate otherwise. I'm in the VIP room now. I forgot that we had to come in here. I could swear I knew where this was. How do I reach these gates? How's everyone else's evening going, by the way? Are we having a fantastic time? Are we eating a leg? Are we chambling in the house? I'm going to replace this hat with a different forbidden hat. Phone? Click. This means that if I actually go through with this mission, instead of locating the thing like a good little Sheb, then I could show a thing, which I might also not do. That remains to be seen. I could swear I knew where this was. Why is it not? A body has been discovered.
Murder! I can't believe. What do you have to see? Ooh.
Comedically cutting the lines.
Us. We're Caw. We'll be searching the... What? Once the clock hits midnight, stay here. What?
So that was some ostensibly comedically cut Hambleses. I could swear that I've been to where the Snatcher coin is. Okay, it is still active. I just had a moment there. Oh good, we're having more stealth. I forgot that that was an intrinsic part of gameplay at this place and time and juncture and Hebden. And...
Hi!
Stuvlet.
Gotcha.
I hath returned!
Congruta Lions.
Congratulations!
Dennis, what will be with you?
What will be with you?
All the buzz waiting just for you, I'm so gorgeous in bikini, even though I'm not so skinny.
Even though I'm not so skinny,
Dennis, what will be with you? Congratulations! And it just sort of goes in a loop like that for about 80 years.
But it is tuna.
You know, like,
When is Masked Singer coming back on TV?
I would imagine soon, because they filmed it in September. You can't make me answer the phone. You can't make me do anything.
But like, what if I kind of like low-key predicted like one of the things?
Do you intend to?
No, I wasn't intending to. It was just like I was listening to a tune and thinking about Gino, and then suddenly, poop, he's singing Sex on the Beach on Masked Singer.
And then suddenly, poop!
And then suddenly, poop. But yes, you did, like, you responded with, like, Rita Ora guessing the clues, like, they call me an Italian daddy. Sacked! Even though he is not Italian in any way, shape, or form.
He's been next to Italy.
And by next to Italy, you mean he's represented San Marino.
Yes, how could that possibly be misconstrued?
But he's like... Turkish?
Indeed he is.
Azerbaijani?
He's Senor Turkmen. Not from Turkmenistan, he's just Senor Turkmen.
Not to be confused with Tarkin, whoever the Turkish singer that CS used to send on the regular.
Smubble-G Breathdothwaite. Which part is the first name, which part's the surname? That's for you to decide. At 7 on 4.
Why is everything on at 7 on 4?
I don't know, it's just peak prime time.
Why can't it be on at 4 on 7? I don't know.
Who's got a 7? Who's got a shirt?
I do.
Oh, well done.
Yay!
You win a prize. The prize is shirt ownership. Why didn't I blamble the spremp when I was up there? I fool so foolish.
Which reminds me of TKO from Jackbox Party 3? Or 2? One of those.
I think it's 3, but yes.
Yeah.
We will be doing Jackbox streams again at some point. Have you... Where's an egg? But yes, that is a thing that we will do at some point. It's just... I've been promising for ages that I was going to pull out the lead and get on with the Death Wish missions, and here we are. And I'm plambusing my time by doing the easier of the Death Wish missions so as to waylay the inevitable.
Okay.
$3.50? Well, that's like $1 million in dog years. I never claimed to be good at doing a strong bad voice. Just so we're all A.O. clear on that.
I don't know either. I mean, if friends counted as family, which I think they do, I'd take you on Family Fortunes with me.
I think you
Because we do want to stand some chance of winning.
You could go with a family friend. I think that would be permissible.
Yee! So then we can both be on Family Fortunes and not have to compete against each other.
Well, what are the odds of us getting to be families against each other, though? Because that would imply...
I don't know. I don't know. But then, what would I do with that much money?
Give it to me, so I could have twice as much money.
What, you already have £15,000 and now you just need 30,000?
I just want all the money. It's like all the blood, but it's money.
But Billy G and I are thinking of moving to Canada.
That's true.
And we kind of need money for that. I mean, I know his brother's like, oh, we can sort you out with stuff, but, like, I appreciate, but you're in a bit of debt, so to make it less stressful on you, we feel better sorting out our end of things ourselves.
You're so time and space.
And that's meant to mean what exactly? Like, I'm just trying to help him save money. So instead of working at McDonald's in this country, I'll be working at one in Canada. Or probably, like, just for a bit until I, like, find something decent.
What about Portland, Connecticut?
Nah.
I'm beginning to think that the stature coin may not be here after all.
Wow, really? But then, even if I don't win the money on Family Fortunes, I'd just be happy with the doorbell.
My only objection to it is, like, they're acting like the is the really iconic thing. Like, no, as far as I'm concerned, the most iconic part of Family Fortunes is the X. You know, when it, like, when the happens, the fucking 7-segment display that they used to have in the classic series. That's...
Yeah, I know.
That was more iconic than Fred.
The noise.
Fred the Noise. Portugal the Man, Personality Jones, and Fred the Noise.
Yeah, that too. But yeah, like, I wouldn't mind the doorbell, and not just because the doorbell is in a precarious position if you really, like, look closely at it.
Oh.
What is wrong with me?
Lust.
Lust? Evidently. Clearly.
Why y'all keeping your keys in the bathhouse? You trying to start a murder incident?
Hey, at least my taste in men is improving. Like, I mean, like celebrity men. Because, I mean, I used to have a thing for Mons Elmolo for like a while.
See, the thing with Mons is he's probably good for, like, a laugh, but I had a dream I just remembered where I was, like, organizing something, and Pyramid was involved. And I had to organize it once in Spanish, and then once again in German, and... well, it was German first, then Spanish, and, like, I thought about, hey, what if she changed dresses right in the middle of the thing? Like, not on stage, but, like, the camera cuts away, the camera cuts back, and she's wearing a different outfit. And I worked out how to do that, and then it was like, no, you need to eat this bowl of lettuce and then leave.
We don't know.
What? So who's the murderer?
But yeah, like, my taste in celebrity men is a very eclectic cluster.
Mrs. did it after all.
So, yeah, make of that what you will. But I will say this, though. Of the two Swedish winners in the 2010s, Mons is better than Loreen.
Yes.
Fight me.
Why? Why murder one of the
Even though
express-
Fire in the Rain is clearly better than Heroes.
T.
Again, fight.
As you might have noticed, darling, I'm not actually Mrs. It's me, DJ Grooves. I know you've been
Is
having trouble
everything
shooting the
okay?
movie, darling, so I made
Voice
up this
acting.
scheme to help you create an interesting movie plot. The Express Owl was kind enough to put on the rubber knife and play dead to help me.
What's a what? Rubber knife?
Yeah, can I go now? I'm kinda sore from playing dead for so long. This rubber knife is also a bit uncomfortable.
So there you go. I mentioned it in the Let's Play proper,
Not
and
only did you answer, give us what?
There we go.
Here.
the coin wasn't even here. And I just remembered that there's, like, of course, there are other places it could be.
Yo, my phone's being fucky again.
What flavour?
The flavour where I cannot hear you at certain points, so I think you're not talking, but then you are talking.
I mean, there was a part there where I wasn't, because
Like-
there was voice acting.
Ah. Oh, I feel bad now.
Well, anyway, I shall go into Dead Bird Studio, because I think I know where one of the Snatcher coins is, and I'm going to go into the expanded version of the level because maybe it's here. Yes, okay, that's good, that's fine, that's a nipple on a piece of salad, you know?
No.
Where do you keep
And now my
yours?
brain is just like... Where do I keep my what?
Yes. Anyway, your brain is like...
My brain is like, welcome to the Midnight Game Show! But no! You remember the Midnight Game Show?
I
Michael McIntyre? No.
can't say that I do. Though what does come to mind is, like, you know that Vine where, like, it's a mental breakdown. that,
Yep.
that, but the Midnight Game Show.
It's the Midnight Game Show. It's the final brain cell. What's wrong with me?
11.
11.
Yeah.
I mean, I can try and think of that many, but okay.
You realise we're talking utter bollocks here.
I know. I know.
Boink. We're having a time. If I stand still, then Hatkid just sort of falls on her face for no concernable reason. Ah, okay. Like, I know I can't keep going that way, but something within me compels me to wander. Okay, so I shall head into the bowels of the studio and see what occurs.
Something has changed within me. Something is not the same.
But I set fire to the rain.
Watch it pour as I touch your...
wife.
That too. Please don't touch me, I have a husband.
You are your own wife.
Clearly.
Hatkid is a furry.
I thought this was common knowledge.
Oh.
What? You are Hatkid, and you are a furry.
I mean, you're not wrong. Also, I'm not getting any coin readings, so clearly I should leave. Let's leave. So that means that it's either in the upstairs version of Deadbird Studios, or it's specifically in the version of the train that explodes.
Now, I'm just pondering a thing.
Yeah, yes.
Because I'm fairly... like, when it comes to, like, furry culture, I am incredibly thick.
It's okay, you don't need to be an expert on all the things.
No, it's just a pondering I have, like, is it possible to be a furry and not, like, have, like, all the, like... Is it possible to be a furry without a fur suit? Is the point I'm getting at?
Yeah, absolutely. I don't have a fursuit. I mean, I'd like
Fair
one,
enough.
but you know, it's a state of mind, man. Woman, man. Hello?
I just thought I'd ask. Hello?
Hi.
Hello?
I thought I saw the coin, but it ended up being the thing instead. Is the coin here?
Is it?
Yes. Why is the coin in the middle of a desert that doesn't really exist?
Why wouldn't it be?
Fair.
I mean, where would you put your coins? If I had some coins and I wanted to hide them somewhere, I'd put them in a desert that does not exist.
I mean, I don't really have a rebuttal.
Yeah? Exactly.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like you can put them in a desert. That's already hard to find. Desert that doesn't exist, double hard to find.
Yeah. I mean, it's a checkmate. I can't refute.
Is this... What is this?
This is.
I mean, I know it's hat.
Yeah, so I'm doing the Death Wish missions at the moment, and at the moment.
To let you change outfits?
Oh yeah, in the DLCs they give you more outfits to work with. And they also give you exactly one alternative weapon apart from the umbrella.
Huh.
So it takes you until Chapter 7, but you can get a baseball bat. Nothing changes. It's purely an aesthetic thing.
Wait, how does the baseball bat work with the like long fall badge?
I think it's just it's still an umbrella. Oh, I see the secret.
Secrets?
Where's it gone?
Your shadow.
I'm on board the balloon with the bombs in it. There we go. See, much as I don't want to abandon the funky jams, because I do like the Trainwreck of Electro Swing remix, I'd forgotten that that's what it was. But yes, I had the Electro Swing remix going there. We have achieved the end of Ball. Though there's still plenty more. Like, that's not me ending the stream. That's just me going, hey, I found some coins, some plurn, if you will.
We love some swinging.
Now, what horrors await me elsewhere in Dead Bird Studio? Oh, but we were just there.
And I just had a thought, which reminds me I'm going to Google it. Be right back.
Okay. Oh, now I
Interesting.
legitimately, I get to keep the. I understand everything.
Oh.
So we had a glitch earlier where it let me keep a temporary hat that you're not supposed to be able to keep, and it turns out that you can keep them once you complete certain missions in Death Wish mode, which is where we are.
Oh, nice. I like Snatcher's face on everything.
Yeah.
Oh, he stamps. He does stamps.
Oh yes.
Alright, lassie.
I can pretty much guarantee that I will not be able to get every single stamp
9, 8,
because
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
oh, the clutch. I'm going to assume that there's because the way this works is I get it and understand everything now. So, oh.
9, 8,
The way
7,
Death Wish mode works is
5,
you get stamps for, like, you get one stamp for beating the mission, and then there are 2 bonus extra. Why isn't the door open? These are switches too, that is dirty. So you get 1 stamp for completing the mission, and then extra stamps for, like, doing extra. Just don't mind me falling through the floor.
5, 4, 3,
Everything's different now. Knees and toes, and knees and toes, and knees and toes, boots and or cats. Oh, this is a time house. We've gone to the house of time.
5,
Why don't
Welcome to the house of time.
2,
This is demanding.
Yeah.
Because, like, I have an existential fear of time limits anyway. What is life if not one long time limit? But also...
Well.
4, 3,
Yeah.
2,
you know,
Oh yeah, I don't like time.
what did Frosty the Snowman do other than come to life, do a little dance, and then die? But then again, isn't that what we all do?
Well.
That got dark.
8,
So much so that I'm inclined to think that, hey, maybe I said that earlier in the stream. I don't know. Nice to see we've got owls playing musical instruments to further augment our doom. Ah, that's a birthday cake.
Oh dear.
Ah, that's what I was meant to ask. Joff, when is your birthday?
Oh, November 17th.
Oh, well, happy almost.
Thank you.
Yay!
9, 8,
Well, I just got trapped under the floor. That's gonna...
5,
I had a feeling that was going to kill me. So I got trapped under the floor, and when I regained my footing, there was a birthday cake that tried to murder me.
8,
Oh, that's unfortunate.
5,
So I'm guessing that the bonus missions here are probably don't use the time stop hat and get all of the conductors' faces. Which
Okay.
it's more helpful if the
Oh,
game
I-
doesn't like throw your face into a sideways like it just did. But other than that,
8, 7, 6, 5, 4,
at least the time stop hat does actually affect the passage of time. Because, like, there are some time limits in this game that the time stop hat doesn't actually slow down. And as it is, the time stop hat doesn't even stop time in the first place. That's an illegal move. The chess police
Well.
are coming.
Oh, unbelievable. I don't think I've actually gotten to where the to be able to get the time stop hat, but I don't like the Dweller's hat. Mostly because I don't like any part of the Dweller's things, but I thought that hat would, like, you know, make it so that you could jump on the platforms. But instead, the hat just makes it so that you have the same time limit, but from one place. That's not good. That doesn't make it good.
But it's convenient.
It's not convenient. I can't do anything. I cannot do the Dweller's platforms. It's a time limit and platforming in the same place. It's the two worst things.
Well, you want something that's terrible? Try looking at the chat.
Why? What's going on?
Party's having a moment and killing us all.
I'm reading it.
Okay. So...
Germany has voted to send Germany to the moon.
What?
Good to know. And a level I'm finding difficult is that Go Go Yoshi level in Yoshi's Crafted World.
It is unreasonable. Went for a bit of a Hail Mary there, and it slightly worked. It's less Hail Mary and more Fist Bump Joseph. See, I really should not be focusing so hard on collecting the conductor's face.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Excuse me?
Goodbye.
What happened to the hookshot? I was hookshotting and the game was like, nope, you don't get to hookshot.
Well, you can find... Oh, the faces are different. Files. I was thinking files for some reason. I'm like, that's not in this chapter.
7, 6, 5,
I don't know, I mean, maybe there... Is there a... Are there hidden conductor faces in this level ordinarily?
No, I meant like, in the previous, in the like murder mystery level where there's the files that you have to collect and like clues. Yeah.
File.
I was just thinking, I was like, wait, why is there a face here? But I forgot that the files are files and not faces. That's all. If that makes any sense. Probably doesn't. It's probably fine. Probably nothing to worry. That is a lot of conductors' faces.
Yeah. I'm guessing that there's a bonus step for getting all of them, which is sort of why I'm ruining my face by going out of my way to collect face. Excuse you, game! Excuse you!
Gotta catch them all.
You try bouncing on a balloon and the game's like, haha, no balloons for you.
Nobody's on a bunch of TV screens, like, lately.
And for good measure, get your face trapped inside a wall. Geometry. Sometimes games are a bit too good at defining their level layouts. Got trapped on the side of a piano.
Yeah.
Goodbye.
And the time limit keeps going even while you're respawning, and like... I did the... like, on my first go of this, I was going so well.
7, 6, 5,
Become the piano.
4,
Manifest a piano. Summon it like it's JoJo's Bizarre Wife. You know the anime.
JoJo's Bizarre Wife.
Sounds gay, I'm in.
JoJo's Bizarre Wife that he loves very much.
Yeah.
9,
That's the full title.
Wholesome anime.
7,
I don't know where anyone gets to adventure. I mean, it is an adventure. It's always an adventure in love.
Yeah. We made it wholesome.
I've seen like an episode of Bizarre Adventure. I don't know anything about it except that it's
I only know that it
very
exists because
wild.
Alex won't shut up about it.
valid.
Which,
It's
you're allowed to have passions. I'm okay with this.
yeah. I have a
And I only know that it exists because it was on my sister's Netflix when I went over to hers this afternoon.
fair. Fair enough.
Ish,
I've
but-
heard a bunch about it, but mostly from like a friend who likes it a lot. So I just know that it's like funky and fun, but I don't know a whole lot about the details.
Goodbye.
It was going so well, and then the game decided to just ignore my inputs.
That's rude of it.
Yeah. Stupid game, you're making me look bad. Boogada booga.
4.
Yeah, Lozzie gets it.
I remember which cowardly dog.
It was good and also fucked up.
Yeah, it's pretty wild.
I remember you saying once you can't remember if most Cartoon Network shows were real or if they were just one prolonged fever dream.
That is one such example.
But then, if it was a fever dream, then I probably shared the same fever dream.
Mmm, juicy fever.
That's
I
not a
don't
good
even
sentence.
Oh, trust me, there have been
9.
there have been worse things that have come out of mine and Tess's, and sometimes both of our mouths.
At the same time.
It's uncanny, really.
Regurgitation.
Yeah. It's a tie.
Conducty kids, where are you getting all these spare trains from?
9.
Name something you don't want to be stuck in when it breaks down. A washing machine. Why would you be in a washing machine?
3, 2,
And
End up in a washing machine.
goodbye.
I swear this is about
Wow.
5 times in a row now, where the game's like, you haven't hit that fire, but I'm going to treat you like you have. Whoops, you don't get to have control anymore, and we're going to kill you accordingly. Like everything goes to hell in a hurry if you hit a fire.
That's yeah. It's very.
And for whatever ungodly reason, the Mad Hatter badge doesn't work here. Like, I still have to wait the full time for the time stop hat to recharge, even though I'm wearing the Mad Hatter badge.
9.
I think that it doesn't even let you fall to the floor if time runs out. You just like stop midair. You die right there.
Yeah, sorry, man. The time says there's no time. No time to fall.
Yeah, exactly. So,
Even gravity is a slave to time.
Is there even a?
What
Actually,
bullshit
I
was
mean,
that? I'm sorry, you're frozen in place. We're going to knock you back and then throw you even further back because fuck.
3,
throw you off your rhythm, beat.
And then I just load a lost of time there because the game's like, you're stuck on this geometry, but then you have to walk the long way around to get unstuck from the geometry, but now you're stuck on the other side of the geometry instead.
9.
Stop getting geometry. That's a math. That's a kind of math test.
What was that
Stop talking
bullshit?
about math.
I swear, I've gotten further than this before, and the game is being a hoodle sack. A sack of hoodles. Many hoodles in a single sack.
8. 7.
I'm just
It
still
does
lost.
seem very rude.
Trigonometry is a kind of math. Trigonometry is a kind of math.
Cheese is a type of meat.
That's true. Trigonometry is a type of math.
Is that specifically triangles, or am I thinking of something else?
Yeah.
It includes triangles. It's
Triangle
like
magic.
mostly triangles. It's like triangles, but also
Other
I think
angles.
circles. Circles. But it's like, yeah, the Sokoto stuff.
A trail mix, but it's
Degrees.
just maths.
Well,
Fun
trigonometry is fine. I don't like calculus. It's too much.
See, that's reasonable. Because, like, I will defend trigonometry by saying it's not that hard. But calculus is a bit of an experience.
Yeah.
What is
Yeah,
calculus?
Calculus is... God, it's like...
maths, but more philosophical.
It's just like more of it. It's just more of it. Like you need to do more memorizing of like a bunch of little formulas and more like I don't know. I like algebra
come
and
the
I like
fuck on!
trigonometry. What?
2. 1.
Fuck you, we're gonna throw you completely away from where you're going. This is bullshit, is what this is. Carry on.
It's all good. Trying to like.
This has become the maths podcast with a lion slowly dying in the background.
Repeatedly dying.
Even more accurate.
I'm like looking it up to see if I can like find a general explanation, and most of what I'm getting is the stuff about limits. So yeah, it's like about God, it's about stuff that's almost something but not quite. It's about like finding it. It's like how almost like a more complicated representation of like, you know how to go any amount of distance, you have to go half of that distance first, right? And then you have to go half of the remaining distance. And then you have to go half of the remaining distance. And like, how do you ever get there if you keep going half of the distance?
Because eventually,
like, you don't.
Eventually, the halves add up to many. You know, you.
The halves add up to like an infinite amount of these like halves that are getting smaller and smaller and smaller as you get closer and closer and closer. And like that principle applied in a lot of different ways to different things, to like things that aren't that at all, is more or less what a fair amount of calculus is.
It happened again, by the way, where the game decided to stunlock me and like, haha. The developer of this game was like, he believes in if a player makes a mistake, they should have the ability to recover from that mistake. So what's the deal with the stunlocking, Jonas Karalu? How do you explain that?
Well, you hit fire is the problem.
And then once you're done hitting fire, you hit the other fire, and then the other fire hits you back, and you're just stuck forever.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's probably a little bit more of like this is a problem with whatchamacallit, with the hard mode specifically. What's it called, Deathwish?
Yeah.
With like they want it to be a little bit miserable.
Well, that's
You've chosen this fate for yourself.
You chose to put yourself through this. You don't get to complain. Like, yeah,
right.
I guess.
Going for the middle one first. With the room with the 6.
Okay, managed to break out of the sunlock that time. Okay, progress.
Good.
We're back to the switches. You know, maybe that's a hint. Maybe the game expects me to use not the time stop hat, but the sprint hat. But no, you can't recommend me anything. Plus, I find the sprint hat to be a bit unuseful. Hank! Oh, and you're just gonna... So you're not allowed to make even one mistake, because the game personally hates you. This is... Why does it spawn you at that crazy angle?
5, 4, 3.
Next question?
Who invented the tape measure? Yeah.
9, 8.
Alvin J. Fellows.
See, coming from you, I don't even... I could... I don't know whether to believe that or think it's just part of a hyper-intelligent bit, because I could believe either.
I could just say fucking anything.
I mean, yeah.
No, I googled it, and apparently in 1868, Alvin J. Fellows of New Haven, Connecticut, receives a patent for a spring click tape measure. Oh, that's weird. That doesn't look like a tape measure that I know of. That's like a circle.
It's like
What the hell is that?
When the guy patented the design for a modern toilet roll holder, and it has the toilet roll going the wrong way. But my counter-argument to that is that,
9, 8.
like, the patent doesn't explicitly state that's the only way, that's just the way they happen to roll it.
4,
So...
3, 2, 1.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Once again, you're not allowed to make any mistakes. You make one mistake and it's just, oh well.
8,
It was invented in 1868, and then by the 1940s, it had found its niche in construction, apparently, which is wild. What?
Ah. And yes, I can confirm that Joff is indeed correct because I googled it for myself just to double check.
Hey, second opinion.
8,
You know, getting a second opinion on a fact.
I got a second fact.
Well, I couldn't hear the entirety of what you said initially, so I just googled it for myself anyway.
That's
yeah.
fair.
Thank you. You see, here at Tesslating Hexagons Entertainment, we have a rigorous team of fact checkers who know things.
A rigorous team of fact checkers who know how to use Google.com.
I mean, that is 90% of working in IT.
That's true. I work in IT.
The game puts you too far back and gives you no ability to recover. So it's like, if you make one mistake, then everything past that is just a protracted sort of death sequence. He says, having actually recovered, but still. This won't end well, I'm sure. Knees and toes and knees and toes. Oots, oons, oons, oons.
8,
And other letters of the alphabet.
5,
Yeah, Unch, the letter.
3,
It's a letter.
It is in Cyrillic. Okay,
It is? What?
we've come back to hell.
Wait, what letter? What Cyrillic letter are you thinking of?
Z.
That. I thought that was that's a letter in the Roman alphabet. The fucking.
Yeah, but Cyrillic Z looks like a 3.
Oh, you're talking about that. No, no. I think it only looks like a 3 in cursive.
No,
Right?
no, it's just straight up a 3.
Oh no, I'm sorry. I'm thinking of something else. I'm thinking of how a Z in English looks kind of like a cursive Z in English looks like a Z. Looks like.
Yeah.
Good
Carry on.
sound.
Z in Cyrillic does look like the number 3.
Yeah, Z in Cyrillic looks like the number 3, but as a cursive Z in like English and similar looks like a 3 also, which I think is interesting, and I wonder if it's an insert.
Hat
No,
kid, turn
you're
around when I
right.
tell you to turn around. Oh, or just keep swimming in acid. That works too. You know what? Let's just burn away all that. I was taking the piss. I did not literally mean jump in acid until you die, but fine, I'm flexible.
7, 6, 5,
You seem like you're having a good one.
Yeah, don't stop me now. I'm having a good time having a good time. Don't stop
Alright.
me, don't stop me, don't stop me now. I got hit by an egg and then fell into acid again.
Oh, that is a very impressive acid jump.
9,
Are you having fun, kid? Is this exciting for you?
God, the Snatcher is such a dick to his only daughter, unless you count Bo Kid, who is also his daughter.
To one of his only daughters.
Fell through the floor. I have no
Fall
idea.
through the floor.
Like, that's not even me being salty. That was just legitimately what just happened. The floor just... Like, the outside floor loaded in before the inside floor loaded out. I feel like I have the right to at least a quantitum of salt. Quantitum of saltness. The James Bond parody nobody asked for.
Well, you gotta season your potatoes somehow.
9, 8,
The saltiness!
Yeah, with salt. What?
4,
From Yoshi's Crafted World.
2, 1.
Salt?
Goodbye.
They invented Yoshi invented salt?
Yeah. Why do you think he
Oh.
was evading all that tax?
Clearly.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4,
The thing is, when I have a good run, I do feel like borderline speedrunnery.
I mean, it seems like it requires some pretty solid speed to have a good run.
Yeah, and you need talent and skill and the neck of a monkey, which I think is an American brand of cold medicine?
As an American, what?
You know, monkey necks.
Neck of... I'm gonna look that up. I've never heard of that in my life. You said neck of the monkey?
As a fellow Brit, I too have to say, what?
I can't find anything about neck of a monkey. There's nothing. All I can find is studies on neck muscles in specific breeds of monkey.
Did y'all see that bullshit right there?
I will soon, I assume.
4, 3, 2,
Oh,
But to explain the joke, which is the cardinal sin, I was talking about... I was sort of playing on the spelling of Mucinex, which I have never heard of, but there you go.
oh, Mucinex I've heard of. Mucinex, that's a thing. That's one of the things.
Yeah, you know, monkey necks.
5,
I see.
3, 2,
I see. I see.
The blind man.
That is what they say.
It's all coming back to me, said the amnesiac, pissing in the wind.
9, 8,
Huh?
7,
It's all coming back to me, said the amnesiac, pissing in the wind.
Most of the credit there goes to Alex, but not all of
I
it,
see.
because, like, he first said that to me in response to "I see," said the blind man as he took out his hammer and saw.
Ah.
But like, I know he was trying for joke, but it didn't quite land.
6, 5,
No, I get it now. That took fun though.
1. Goodbye.
Again, it wouldn't let me freeze time in time. I don't want peas in the trees.
9, 8,
You should be allowed to use time.
6, 5,
Well, at least we have this.
Still alive.
At least we have this jam to keep us company.
Are you allowed the quicker hat recharge badge? Or are you already using it?
I'm using it and it doesn't do anything.
Dang.
Dang, dang, diggity, dang, dang.
Damn, Daniel, back at it again in a white van.
Got it again with the
Yeah,
sports.
Sports!
Sports ball.
Is Alex still alive?
Yeah.
Like, just generally?
Yeah, generally. Specifically, no, but generally, yes.
I'm got.
Oh, the save! I saveled myself. I savored myself. I'm delicious.
That is a sentence.
Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs on the patio.
Drive time's coming and we want to go home.
Mayo, Simon Mayo. Ah! Why did it launch me? I needed the clock. As I said, at least we've got the good music. Because Trainwreck of Electro Swing, more like yes.
Finger to the ceiling tune.
Yes, it's like you know, You know what it's like. You don't need me to spell.
I do need you to spell. I can't spell.
A, B, the Batman symbol. .com.
Nice. I'm going there right now on my phone.
How?
Huh?
Oh, I did it at last.
Did it?
Hooray!
If anyone is watching this stream, can I get a pog? Just one pog. Just one pog. It's all I ask. Hooey.
Pog.
I just drank some water, and boy howdy, is it moist. I got a pog!
Yay!
I got a fish! Oh.
You still don't have Animal Crossing for the Switch yet, do you?
What? No, yeah, we saw it in town today for £42, and my mother was like, and I was like, But look at these missions! To get all this, like, to 100% the 100%tion of the game, you need to have 1 hit point and don't use time. Fuck
You
that
okay?
noise. I will never be okay again in my life.
Alright.
Perfectly timed laugh from Snatchy Boy. Oh, another time
Don't
limit.
be snatching my boys.
What if the boys snatch themselves?
No.
Fair.
Can't snatch themselves. They, that's just called giving yourself a hug.
It got better.
And we all need to give ourselves a hug now and then.
But Snatcher would never admit to that need, meaning he can't snatch himself.
Oh. The accuracy of this character development, though.
I go all in on my goofs.
Good. Ain't nobody wanting a half-baked goof.
Gotta get him in the oven, preheat to 325.
2 minutes, 0 seconds until...
Serve with or without milk.
Oh no.
Well,
Yeah,
are you lactose intolerant?
therein lies the thing, though. Like, I have seen tea in the past, like a box of tea bags, and it says on the box, serve with or without milk. Like, milk is a binary option. You either serve it with or you like. There's no third option there.
Well, I don't know, can you put chocolate milk?
I guess it wouldn't be illegal.
Really? No, nobody stops anyone from committing atrocities? Atrocities?
Not to my knowledge.
One day I'm gonna pronounce a word wrong, and somebody is going to manifest in my house with a sniper rifle. And I'm gonna be like, that's a really horrible range for a really long range gun.
Yeah. I have nothing to add.
Yeah.
At least I finally remembered to put the magnet badge back on. So there's that.
Yay! Gotta grab, get! I do love that match. We do!
Until self-destruct. Where to?
This is not going well.
It doesn't look like it's going well. It looks like it's going badly.
Yeah. Only the worst for Snatcher's children.
Only the worst from my favorite child.
You know, snatch Undertale. Please, snatch Undertale was my father.
Told me snatch Deltarune.
I decided to commit the poo-poo there, because it just... There was no salvaging that run.
Ah, the cardinal sin, poo-poo.
And then again.
These guys just murder you on sight?
More or less. Can I just... Is it too late to rage quit?
I mean, it's probably never too late to rage quit. There's maybe too early to rage quit. But I don't think it is. So you're probably fine.
Good. Because what I intend to do is reevaluate my badges and then go back in. It's just... I kept bonking! Luckily, there's a badge for that.
Bonk. Bonks are bad. I always gotta have bonk. You can't change your badges from inside the level?
I mean, you can, but excuse me? Since when is this a thing?
Since when is what a thing?
I can't go back in, they won't let me.
Huh?
They won't let me go back in. It's forbidden for the next 4 and a bit minutes.
Huh? Wait, what? If you quit a level, you can't go in for a few minutes? That's bananas.
I do
Add some
damage when I
sauce,
brandish
what?
my katanas. Man, I'll slice you up and vanish in my ladybug pajamas.
Huh?
What?
That's so weird. That is a very weird feature.
But in the meantime, this is nice. So this has good music. Like, okay, so this is a fan-made level that was submitted and put into the game. And
Really?
And it's got the beat blocks from Mario. Well, I mean, I feel like Mario is not the only one who's allowed to use the concept, but as made famous by Sup Romero.
Man, when I first played the parade level, I thought you couldn't die in it. I thought it would be neat.
Oh yeah. At what point did you join the stream? Because we did the bastard version of the parade level earlier. Aha.
Oh, I joined. I think I joined Train Hell.
Yeah, that sounds consistent with my memories, but who knows?
I'm very terrified by the idea of a more chaotic version of. Well, I guess the more chaotic version of the train level is already hell, but of the parade was a lot.
Yeah. The hard version of the parade is that there are no heart ponds anywhere, and also the parade consists of approximately 50 owls. Better not make any mistakes, sweetie pie.
You better not retrace any steps.
Don't even look funny at yourself. Don't even get down with your bad self.
Do not pause for even one moment.
Do not pass go. Do not collect $400.
Pass go only once and never again. Don't even look at it. No looking back. Odysseus.
Yeah, otherwise your wife will turn into a pillar of salt. Wait,
My wife turned into a pillar of penguins who all want to see me dead.
Hades will see me and be beset by locusts. What about lovers? Locusts again, but in a fun way. I'm enjoying this though, because this level could be super hyper flappy bomb time, but it's not because there's no time limit and for no other reason.
That is true. It is a nice little.
The music's jamming and the birds are twerking and. And this is so well designed, bearing in mind this is a fan-made level. And technically the whole game is a fan-made game, if you think about it.
All games are fan-made games. They're all fans of other things. If you're making a game and if you're trying to make media content and you're not a fan of other media, you're gonna make bad content.
Yeah. I mean, just look at the CDI Zelda games. Oh, I just had a mental image and a half.
Oh gosh.
So, a CDI, like a Philips CDI tie-in game, based on Tommy Wiseau's The Room.
No.
Fair enough.
I might have a stronger reaction to that if I knew anything about The Room.
I mean, do you at least know that it exists?
I know that rooms exist as a concept.
Even the back
Yes.
rooms?
There's some rooms.
The green room, like, that's one thing I don't get. Why is it called a green room if it's not necessarily green?
Because it's okay to be green.
Isn't? Maybe it's green most of the time.
Yeah, maybe it's the quantum green room. It's only green when you're not looking at it.
Actually, it's maybe is it because it's like the if you're doing like filming, you have like a green screen background that's like it's not green when you're doing actual filming stuff, but when it is green, you're like it's not. There's no editing happening. Not like doing the thing. I don't know if that makes any sense.
Okay. That was...
I know it's a different room from where the green is.
Well, I just got japed.
Japed?
The japes were...
Japed?
I nearly got...
Japed?
Nearly got hit in the face by a disco ball, too. So the party was going great.
Everyone sang and danced and ate, except for Tess. Tess just ate.
This is a really good... I love what the experience you just had with the ice block.
Yeah. This is not as hard as I'm making it be. Apparently it is. And I'm dying.
And I'm feeling sleepy.
So sleepy. Sleepy and bold.
Sleepy and peepy and bold? What?
I was trying to reference a thing and it didn't go through and it's fine.
That's
attempts were made
okay.
and that's what counts. This music is such a bopperino, though. Like, clearly, sleep is not allowed to exist as long as music is real.
I mean, I've never slept in my life, and I've heard music, so...
QED?
Correlation. Correlation, causation...
A cactus.
Medication.
It happened
Man,
again! Oh!
I thought we were saying words that ended in cation. Sorry.
Staycation. Go-cation.
Gaycation.
Even
Isn't that
better.
just like... Isn't that just like a trip to Brighton, basically?
Vacay gone gaycay.
Straightcation.
Boo.
Boo!
That penguin, like, just because of the timing, it just sounded like the penguin was sarcastically going, "Oh, thanks."
Sassy penguin.
The first time that I played through, like, I think it was this level or the one before, the one where it's like you're not being trailed by a parade, you're just like walking around town getting a rip. They were like, you should go rescue that dog, and I was like, okay, and then I couldn't find the dog, like once I was out of the cutscene, I just could not find the dog whatsoever. And so I just went around town doing like everything other than that.
Did you do the sandwich one?
I think so. Yeah, I think so.
Please tell me you didn't say peck on national television.
We're not even on television.
Oh.
No. Well, that is the problem, isn't it?
Isn't it just? Fine, I'll go this way instead.
Golly gee, I do not like slow platform with the Canberra. Spinning, I mean, platforms. Platforms that rotate.
Yeah,
I don't know if I'm coherent.
I mean, same.
Same?
Yeah, coincidentally, in a recent video of mine, I was talking about how, like, I'm usually good with rhythm-based stuff, unless it's slow rhythms, in which case, like, sometimes it doesn't always land. As implied
No,
by my
that's-
use of the word
that's fair.
sometimes.
See, I'm the opposite, because I find a slow rhythm easy for me to sort of like follow and sort of keep up with.
I can't do a rhythm that's like super fast, but I would definitely, I think, be better with one that's like a little bit quick than one that's like very slow.
Yeah.
Because it's harder, because if it's like too slow, then it's like, okay, I'm like, my brain's trying to speed it up or something.
Yeah, I feel that.
Yeah.
And then there's levels like this where I'm having to sort of adjust my feelings based on fast. You know, when you must fast, it's like gotta go fast, but no, you just must fast.
The wall jump seems especially hard because like you have your own time limit on like the amount of time that you're allowed to stay on the wall, and you have to like balance that with the other stuff that's happening.
Yeah.
Meow. Meow.
Meow.
Meow.
Meow.
And once again, I'm ruining everyone's day by trying to go for 100%, which no one asked me to do, but then again, I need to collect stamps to unlock later missions because goodness knows, I'm not going to... There are going to be some cases where I will not be able to do some... Like, I'll need to get stamps while I can, because there will be times where I can't.
I was then going to ask how many more missions are there to go, or how
A
many
lot.
are there left.
Like, enough to fill at least another stream.
Fair enough. I mean, I was gonna head to bed, but I didn't want to miss too much, and I feel bad for just leaving like this, so...
Hey, feel free, you know, if you need to go and sleep, that's fine. I could hold Joff hostage if I need to.
Yeah, I'll be held
Although-
hostage.
Don't hold her hostage. I mean, allow her to, like, eat and sleep and pee.
I didn't know they needed to do that.
Yeah, I don't need to do anything. I'm chill. I'm not alive.
You're a figment of my imagination.
Speaking of green screens, which we weren't,
Uh,
but still.
We're talking about that.
But also, yeah, no worries. Like, go to get sleep. Get sleep. It's like, oh,
I have
what, it's like 11 over there.
It's
Yeah,
like 20 past 10.
We're only 4 hours off right now. At 6:20.
Oh, I made it! Yay! But
Oh!
yeah, because we put the clocks back. Oh no! Last week, and I think you do it tomorrow night.
Do I? Jeepers creepers. I don't ever keep track of that. I just like wake up and they're like, it's an hour later now, and I'm like, ugh.
And that's more or less how I do as well.
Actually, not even that, but more like I just see that my phone is desynced from my alarm clock.
Yeah, because I remember Tess texting me during 1 a.m. the sequel.
I believe that is indeed what I called it.
Yes.
when I am the Squeakquel.
Oh no.
Oh no!
Squeak, squeak.
No.
Ooh. Ooh, Felix spices.
No.
Okay.
Gonna be spicy.
My brain
Gonna
was
be.
My brain was gonna do a thing, and then no.
Don't touch the Spice Girls.
I was gonna say spicy Italian sausage, but only you would understand the reference.
Gina da Campo.
Best TV presenter who technically kind of isn't. Because he's technically like, isn't he like a TV chef like normally?
That is what
So-
he's famous for.
Yeah.
Best TV presenter to never live.
This just in, Gino D'Acampo is a ghost. He's a
Yeah.
figment of my imagination.
Italy's just good like that.
Yeah.
They're
Italy is
just
good
too
at producing
powerful.
men.
Styrofoam?
What? I said Italy is good at producing men.
Yeah,
It's like,
men are
They
styrofoam sometimes.
Yeah.
yeah.
You know, sometimes you win, sometimes you're bad. Sometimes you're styrofoam, sometimes you're not. Like how in ancient Greece, it was like sometimes Apollo just got fucking wasted, and that's how, like, it was like Apollo would sometimes accidentally like create a man with female genitalia or a female with male genitalia, and that was their explanation for trans people, and like that was like I'm doing a terrible job explaining this, but like their way of saying it was like, no, it's cool. God was just wasted when he made me, so that's why the genitals don't match what I am.
Right.
Yeah.
Like it's not their way of disparaging trans people. It's their way of like lifting them up. Also, where is the hole? Oh, it's there.
Where is the hole?
I found
Just
it.
poke a hole in something.
Rip a hole in the fabric of space and/or time.
And or time?
It's Andorra time.
Adora
not
from
on-
She-Ra.
I think he meant Andorra as in the country, but that too.
Yeah.
Oh no, I know that you didn't say Adora. I was doing it.
There's a tiny dog here.
A tiny little dog.
Mm.
If you don't pet it, I'll sue you.
I'm trying.
She will sue you till Christmas.
I'm trying to pet it with a baseball bat. Does that count? Now, where am I going with my life? Because that's there, that's there. This is here, that's there. Those are over there, that's that way.
Well, I don't know about you, but I'm going to bed.
That's probably the best option.
Have a
Okay.
sleep well.
Thanks, Ja.
I'm sorry, is this a Hat in Time or Fall Guys?
Night, Tess.
Bye-bye, boob. Oh. 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 Why can't I activate my time stop hat whilst I'm on a wire?
I don't know.
Of course, you,
I think-
you can't stand on a tightrope and activate your hat. Violates the Geneva Convention, don't you know?
Yeah, it's unfortunate.
Which reminds me of, there was that update to Stardew Valley, and this was ages ago. Like, this was back when I streamed it.
Oh, no, I think I know about this, but yeah.
Yeah, where, like, in the patch notes it said, removed a Geneva Convention violation.
Right.
And I think it was as well. Like, I didn't know about this until that update, but apparently you're not allowed to use a plus that's a certain color.
Yeah, it can't be, I think it
Okay.
Sorry, yeah. It's the like red on white is like that can only be very, very specific things. And so they changed it to be like white on red.
I think they changed it to an H as well, just to be super.
Did they?
At least it was last time I saw it, but I don't know, because I've not actually played Stardew Valley in a long time, and like, part of me's like, do I actually want to carry on streaming it? Because I'm so worried that I'll just get back to my farm and just ruin everything.
I got to a point where I kind of stagnated. Like, I need to go into the Skull Cavern and do things, but other than that, my farm is just like a self-sustaining breakfast food factory.
Fair, valid, good.
Like, they gave me the ability to make coffee by just like dumping beans in a keg, and then it just produces a coffee all mugged. And you know, that's like, that's it. That's I got all the words today.
But I know what you mean though, because I got coffee beans. Why don't rifts yield ponds anymore? This used to be a lucrative industry. Now I'm just smashing time and space with a baseball bat. A spaceball bat, if you will.
Spaceball.
That's a minigame in the Rhythm Heaven series as well.
Really? Really?
Yas.
I have infinite coffee beans inside of the greenhouse. Immortal coffee bean plants. And then milk and eggs. Milk isn't really breakfast, I guess. But you could put it in breakfast things.
You can use it with breakfast.
Yeah. Milk doesn't feel like a conventional breakfast, like, beverage, though, just on its own. Like, I feel like that's juice.
Why are you drinking milk? You don't even put anything in it. Like strawberry stuff or chocolate stuff. But we don't have anything. Go and buy some. Stop drinking regular milk. Are you a criminal? Have you seen...
Oh, you can make hot...
Have you seen that video?
I don't know that I have, but you've done such a good impression of it that I feel like I have now.
Well, there you go.
I've seen it in my mind. All I know is that if you can, like, use chocolate syrup and milk to make either hot chocolate or chocolate milk or something.
Depending on the power of your intentions.
Yeah, depending on how hot it is.
Oh yeah, I forgot that's sort of the key determining factor in whether it's hot chocolate or not.
Wait, is he reading up there? Is Snatcher just reading up there in the corner?
Yeah, he just lives on the spaceship now.
He's just hanging out! I'm so happy! I didn't know that was a thing.
It's all part of the Chapter 6 DLC.
I'm so happy. Is that like a newer thing, or is that with the Death Wish?
Yeah, it's part of Death Wish, because Death Wish, like, it was part of a two-part DLC called Seal the Deal, where the Seal part was Chapter 6, and the Deal part is Death Wish. And, like, the whole sort of thing with Death Wish is, like, do all these extra hard missions in exchange for Snatcher stabs, and then sometimes you'll get extra costumes and stuff. So, like, you get more hat flares, but more importantly, costume pieces like the one that makes you look like Vanessa, or there's one that makes you like gold, just made of gold.
Oh wow!
And like there's other like paint palette for your bodies. What are those called in human? Well, I wouldn't expect you to know.
Elbows. What actually was the thing that you said?
Well, like you know how basically anything that you can get from the thing machine. You know when you complete a time rift. And
Oh, the Gashapon.
Yeah. Basically, there's anything you could get in that. There's more of those, and there are special ones. But there are also outfit costumes as well that you can win in this mode as well. On top of that, additionally, furthermore as well.
Possibly a generalized word for things from the Gashapon would be collectibles.
I mean, yeah, but like wearable collectibles. Collectibles with passion.
Collectible accessory?
Sure.
1 minute and 20
Well, I mean, it's not all wearable, right? It's like that and also music and stuff. Hamburger.
I mean, if anything, I think music is the only thing that's not a winnable from the Snatcher missions.
Music? Oh, really? They don't music. No music?
No, or at least none that wasn't there already.
No funky. Oh, you're talking about just
Like remixes that you can put into levels.
They don't have any. They don't have like remixes for Evil Death Wish.
Well, they do have their own music, yeah, but like, I mean, it doesn't add any that you can like tell the owls to play in the levels instead of the actual music that's there. You know, like with Trainwreck of Electro Swing, it doesn't add any more
So
like that. I mean,
it doesn't. Yeah, there's no like different versions of the Death Wish level music. No alternate.
Well, there are that play in the levels themselves, but none that you can like take out of the level and play elsewhere on your own terms.
Oh, really? You can't like so they have a different version of the level music, but it can only be in the level.
Yeah.
Huh.
If that makes anything resembling at least one sense, it could be
No,
sight, it could be smell. You might smell the songs instead.
Well, if you want to smell the songs, I won't stop.
If you want to smell the songs, I won't.
If you want to smell the songs, I'll be over here.
I'm about to run out of time because I can't find the rift.
Oh no.
There wasn't a rift. It just didn't exist.
There was no rift all along. It's okay. I mean, do you know where it is? Like, or do you just...
I mean, I panicked a little bit, so that kind of helped, but...
Huh.
But also, I guess I was so used to being chill after that previous rift. And the game's like, haha, you thought wrong. But I didn't think anything. Just goes full tuxedo mask and just leaves.
Can't think wrong if you don't think.
Yeah.
Guy pointing ahead.
Like, I think your calculations may have been off. I'll be off if you don't do any.
Right?
I miss the Steven.
The Steven?
I can't believe Steven Universe fucking died.
Yeah. So it's some sad beats. It's beans. Boy, I am coherent today.
It's okay because I already did.
Good.
Yeah, basically.
That's very polite of you.
It's like the game knows that I intend to end the stream after this. So it's determined to keep me here.
Forever.
Tess is flailing, you are filled with determination. Okay, time to climb the Tower of Babihel again. It's where the babies go when they're bad. Babihel. As opposed to Babylon. Completely different country.
It's, you don't even have to make it that different. It could just be Baby Low.
Oh. Babyloff.
Babble down. Stairs.
There is a building near where I live. And it used to be a pub, and like a couple of years ago they didn't tear it down, but they did replace it with a McDonald's in the same place. They recycled the entire building. And the name of the pub, and consequently the name of the building, is the Tumbledown Dick.
That's a name.
All I had to do was turn right.
Good job you found it. All you had to do was not name the building that.
You could have chosen to not call it that, and yet here we are. Hooey. well, this happened. Gonna drink more water. That is some wet water. Hydrate or dihydrate. So, what are my various prizes? That's still not unlocked yet. Ooh, we can open this, which will probably be Hell in and Handbasket. Oh, I've heard about killing 2 birds. But anyway, my
Oh no.
give me my prize. It's a bucket! I got the metal. Oh!
Instead of killing 2 birds, you should kiss 2 birds. It's nicer. Are you alive?
Not anymore. Exactly. So anyway, I'm made of metal now. This is just my look.
Oh, congrats.
See, that's one of the things you get for doing the Snatcher missions. You get a coat of paint.
King Gambles.
And
Snatcher's just like, good job, and then he dumps a bucket of paint on.
that's literally what happens. Well, not literally, but like, there's one where your clothes can be made of cardboard. And
oh, that's cute. Oh, Danbo.
And you could be wireframes, which I'm also fond of. Which this one you can just buy in Chapter 7.
Wireframes like you become, like you look like you're made of wires.
Yeah.
Cute.
But I think for the moment I could rest easy with my body that's made of metal. And
You're so shiny.
yeah.
You're so shiny.
I am perfection, but metallic. But anyway, what I was predisposed to do was call it a stream at this point, and then pick this up next week, and hopefully suck less, but no promises.
Heck yeah.
And also, Joth, since I have you on a call, are you hypothetically up for a game of Among Us at some point?
Presumably. I've never played it before.
You should, because it's a fun. I've taught my mother to play it. It's a fantastic time.
Yeah, I've heard all around it's fun. I should play it. But yeah, I'd be. Is it? Do you know if it's like I've heard that it's both on the phone and the computer? Or do those 2 versions of it, are both versions like compatible?
Yeah.
Connect with each other?
Yeah, it's completely cross-compatible.
Nice.
It's basically Jackbox, but you have to download something rather than go somewhere.
Well, nice. Yeah, I'll,
the mobile version's free, I believe, and then there's the Steam version that you pay for, and I got it on Steam because my phone's terrible.
Yeah, that's fair. I hear it's also like you pay for it on the computer, but on mobile where it's like it's free but it has ads.
That sounds right.
I think. Yeah.
I can't confirm, but that sounds right.
Yeah. But yeah.
Yay.
Good time.
Well, in the meantime, then, I've been able to continue to be oscillating hexagons, and Joth was here, and also, Laura was here for a while. And I should do the traditional thing of swapping back to, well, it used to be the Lisbon lampshade, and then it was the Basilite bulb. And we're long overdue giving this, like, the Rotterdam lampshade. We don't know what to call it. And we've been stuck with this lack of a name because Eurovision was cancelled this year.
Lamp 2.
That works. Remember, children, drink water preferably, but it doesn't have to be. You're welcome for this noise. Anyway, see y'all when next I happen.